Okay, good morning. This is 140-160 class. We're going to start with some phrases, tangle tamers, which are designed to require that you hit most of these words out. So it's unlikely you're going to have briefs for some of these. On the record, these are all legal in nature. Compensatory damages, acceleration clause, absolute privilege, authentic copy, reasonable notice, suspended sentence, judicial discretion, annuity contract, extrinsic evidence, equitable conversion, collateral security, matrimonial home, condition subsequent, chemical analysis, indecent exposure, obstructing justice, hostile witness, amended pleading, eminent domain, balloon mortgage, base period income, necessary parties, real covenants, temporary alimony, honorable discharge, bill of particulars, direct examination, income averaging, condition precedent, natural guardian, compromise verdict, civil contempt, lease and release, presumptive heir, exempted security, assessed valuation, insurance trust, malice aforethought, assumption of risk, penal institution, rebutting evidence, vagueness doctrine, insurance adjuster, bilateral contract, power of attorney, imputed knowledge, declaratory judgment, equitable interests, community claim, leading question, exemplary damages. And now we're going to try some numbers. This is actually a combination of letters and numbers. So it would be something similar to driver's license numbers or license plate numbers. Okay. And you're going to want to separate these with a comma or something. LT345PY, 5823FNG, GNBA 899, F589 PHG, 23 DRF 35, 2 RDS 588, 4 DS 2544, 4 TRF 567, 9 KLP 328, 98J HGY 5, 8977 GHC, SR 456EE, KLT 6785, BNT 786S, 34GH59S, 813CHDP, KEI 48VV, 456 NCE2, 2546 APT, HXT9288, VERB8EM, 5H8F93S, W4R8D9Q, 6VBC576, HGF7651, 8JHU879, HVB878K, VBC543L, KLN2355, 4DFR477, JJH34FR, 435RGTF, DF823BH, FH89WE3, R34BNW9, 9HJ4D78. Okay, we're going to work now on a sheet of briefs. These are phrases that begin with the word how. So I'll go over the outlines first and then we'll read them in sentences. How about? HOUBT. How about? How can? HOUK. How can? How could? HOUKD. How could? How late? HOULT. How fast? HOUFZ. How fast? How late? How could? How can? How about? How many days? HOUMDZ. How many days? HOUMDZ. How much? HOUCH. How much? How often? HOUFN. How often? HOUFN. How many times? HOUMTS. How many times? HOUMTS. How was? HOUFS. How was? How were? HOURP. How were? How old? HOULD. How old? How old? How were? How was? How many times? How often? How much? How many days? How fast? How late? How could? How can? How about? One last group. How many? HOUM. How many? How should? HOUSHD. How should? How shall? HOUSH. How shall? However, you have a choice, either HOU*FR or just HOUFR. However, that's one word, however. Sorry. However, in 2 words, you have 2 choices. HOU come back final *FR or HOU come back final FR. However. However. How in the world? It's kind of a funny brief. How in the world? HOUNT. Come back world. So how in the is HOUNT. Come back for world. How large? H-O-U-R-J. How large? How long? H-O-U-N-G. How long? How long? How large? How in the world? However. However. How shall? How should? How many? How old? How were? How was? How many times? How often? How much? How many days? How fast? How late? How could? How can? How about? Okay, we're going to hit through the sentences now. How about turning the matter over to the court? How can you say that about her? How could you do that in school? How late will you be tomorrow? How fast were you driving yesterday? How many days until our next meeting? How much did you spend at the mall? How often do you get to school on time? How many times did you write your drills? How was the dinner last evening? How were you feeling after the accident? How old are your mother and father? How many accidents have you been in before? How should I spell your name? How shall I teach you to write? However, I still will bring a lawsuit. However, did you remember all that? How in the world does she write that fast? How large is the sum of money she received? How long were you in the courtroom with your lawyer? Okay, I'd like to now dictate these once more for readback. Okay, so go ahead and prepare for your readback, and I'll, after we dictate these, well, you can put it on pause and take a look and make sure you're hitting these correctly. Here we go. How can you say that about her? How late will you be tomorrow? How many days until our next meeting? How often do you get to school on time? How was the dinner last evening? How old are your mother and father? How should I spell your name? However, I still will bring a lawsuit. How in the world does she write that fast? How long were you in the courtroom with your lawyer? How about turning the matter over to the court? How could you do that in school? How fast were you driving yesterday? How much did you spend at the mall? How many times did you write your drills? How were you feeling after the accident? How many accidents have you been in before? How shall I teach you to write? However, did you remember all that? How large is the sum of money she received?